Hey guys, Chip here again, but you can call me Chip, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be reacting to the newest FEH Channel, December 4th, 2024. I completely forgot about FEH Channel. Obviously, every year they've done one in December, and the December stuff is usually pretty good. We'll probably get the new book stuff because the last book just ended, the World Tree arc, I guess, with Ratatoskr in them. So we might see our new free unit in this one. I normally have been, or recently at least, I've been watching the video, at least with like banner reviews and stuff. I've been watching the video and then just kind of overviewing it of stuff I've already seen. But now this is a completely new reaction. Hopefully the quality is still okay. But yeah, let's jump into this. I'm very excited. I gotta put mouse. Okay.
Flap, 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 flap,
Hello,
flap,
Faye.
flap, flap, flap. Faye. Hello, summoners.
Greetings.
Faye, it's that time of year again where my feathers get all fluffy. As per usual, I, Faye, am here to deliver exciting news to all you summoners.
I'm very excited.
Sit back, relax, and get ready for the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. It's time.
Okay, before anything, okay, we see the FEH Channel logo real quick. There's the my mouse is being captured. You see this little logo? It kind of looks like the whole like justice, like scales thing. I wonder if that plays into it. Like scales of like righteous and or justice and order and all that stuff. Who knows? So I'm excited. I that's probably the like the crest, I guess, for the newest book. The update stuff, and then I was gonna say a new region, but I feel like I recognize that. But we'll see. Let's just get into this.
Information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. It's time for FEH
FEH Channel, December 4th,
Let's get started.
2024. Very excited.
First up, Faye?
Ooh.
What do you suppose that is? Faye? Faye?
Oh, Faye ascended. Oh, that's right, the animations. Oh, cute. Oh no. No, the child. Oh, is this finally Odin? Or like proper Odin, not like a Wayne Odin? Because Odin has the birds in mythology. The two birds. Oh my gosh. Oh dang. I was gonna say her hair is crazy. I like the orange, but she also has like the princess drills. And a halo? Oh my gosh. Like a Valkyrie style, it seems. Also, she had like an attendant before, like a book. Oh, this one. Interesting. She got a shotgun. She pulled out the shotgun. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's Loki. That might be Odin or someone related to Odin. Ooh, let's see.
Faye.
Or who's this? I don't know who this kid is. This is probably the free unit.
Rune.
Rune?
He fled to Asker from Asgarther, and he's being pursued by some really scary people.
So Asgard is Asgarther?
He's being pursued by some really scary people. Hey, what's that stone tap?
Oh wait.
This is Rune. He fled to Asker from Asgarther, and he's being pursued by some really scary people.
Say it.
Hey, what's that stone tablet he's guarding so carefully? Faye. There's all sorts of strange writing on that tablet, but Rune is able to decipher it. I hear it tells about the creation of the world. He seems quite clever, doesn't he?
So he's probably the free unit. That makes perfect sense.
This is Balder, the celestial sun
Oh.
god. Her job is to bring those who have committed crimes to justice.
Oh yeah, Justice
Think
the
of her like
Scales
an
makes sense.
investigator for Asgarther. She believes in Asgarther's swift justice and enforces it without question. Wow, scary.
It's a cool sword. I like this one.
This is Hother, the dusk shadow god. She's Balder's younger sister.
Oh.
Her job is to defend suspects when it comes time to pass judgment.
I don't recognize that name from
Hey,
mythology.
so
Maybe I just don't
why
know
is
it.
she holding a gigantic rifle?
Yeah, she got a
I
gun.
hope she doesn't hunt owls.
I like
Balder
her
and her
outfit.
kin are trying to capture Rune and Alphonse to make them face judgment. But what
Uther.
was their crime?
Protect the child.
Do I spy Loki looking down at them? Faye, what a frightening smile.
Spooky.
Book 9 begins when two of Asgarther's own come to Asker, seeking justice.
So I've pretty much like read, or I was gonna say read it, like
What
a
did Alphonse and
prediction
the
style.
heroes do wrong? Why is Rune being pursued? What is Loki after? Faye,
Ooh.
there are too many interesting questions. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep.
That is absolutely Odin in the background. It has to be. He's got the one eye. Also another like attendant, secretary looking character. Nice. I think that's someone in the back there. Can't really tell. But cool. Cool new, visual. Very nice. Very pretty.
I'm counting on the Order of Heroes to work together and save the day. You'll be able to play
So I
Book
predicted
9
most of that,
starting
which is pretty
December
cool.
5th.
Oh,
Even summoners
okay.
who have just started playing the Fire Emblem Heroes game can start Book 9 right away. Also, if you complete Chapter 1 of Book 9 on normal difficulty, Mythic Hero Rune will join your barracks at 5-star rarity.
Yep, the free unit.
Rune is a light mythic hero. Under certain conditions,
Oh my gosh.
Rune and nearby allies are granted empathy, which increases all stats during combat. He can also make it so they can warp next to other allies.
Okay, so that was a big
Rune
paragraph.
is good at inflicting penalties on foes while granting himself advantages. And when there are lots of these effects active, he can deal massive damage.
Well,
It
that's
looks like he's
good.
making good use of his powers.
Yeah, that's nice.
We'll
That
also
background's
be
cool,
holding a
though.
few events to celebrate the
That's a
release
cool
of Book
background.
9. Here's an overview of what's to come.
Login, all that stuff. Yeah, it makes
A
sense.
celebratory login bonus. Log
This is
in
all
for
par for the
10
course.
days while it's active, and you can earn the rewards shown here. Celebratory quests. You can clear quests to earn these rewards. Look at all those 9s.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Maybe
9s.
they're all here because it's Book 9.
Yeah, but there's also only 3 orbs.
Aether
You could have
raids
made it 9.
quests.
That would have been cool.
Clear these quests to get Aether stones and structures themed on Book 9.
Okay.
Whoa! The throne floats? If I had a throne like that, I wouldn't be out of breath all the time.
So it's the chair from
A
Wally.
celebratory
That makes
castle
sense.
design. And we're giving it out as an in-game gift to celebrate the start of Book 9.
Cool.
You can change your castle design by using this button right here.
Very, very nice. Ooh, very pretty.
I can't
So,
see the
like,
ground. I
kind
feel
of
like I'm going to
futuristic-y.
fall. It's scary.
It's
Hang on.
it looks pretty
I'm
good.
a bird.
Wait, what does Faye say?
Faye! I can't see the ground. I feel like I'm going to fall. It's scary. Oh, hang on. I'm a bird.
Okay, they're just being a dork. Okay. So I guess
I
this
went
is
ahead and
floating.
changed my castle design. Isn't the lighting so pretty?
Yeah, if we're
Okay,
very close to
here's
the
what's
sun,
up
that makes
next.
sense.
New heroes are joining us from the Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade game.
It is Blazing Blade.
Let's meet.
I was like, I recognize this. So it's a Leeb. I think that's what their country is called. But yeah, so I was like, I feel like I recognize this country. Can I tell who it is? I have no Blazing Blade. I've played Binding Blade. But I mean, I should know most of the characters. But either way, let's just go.
Meet them now.
For generations, our ancestors dedicated themselves to a sort of frugal militarism.
First up is Uther, the young Marquess of Ostia and Hector's older brother.
Oh.
He's an exceptional politician and strategist, but he's always got his hands full with his little brother.
That's
Don't worry,
funny.
though. Their brotherly bonds run deep.
All right.
If the goal is to defend, knights are your best hope. We can use our armor to form a living shield.
Next is
Oswin.
an armored knight who serves House Ostia. Oswin's travels with Hector have definitely caused him some headaches. But Oswin admires Hector's directness and honesty, and has sworn a knight's oath to him.
Alrighty. Oh,
I will always rush to his aid.
Wait a minute.
Even when I am a feeble old man.
Okay. Seeing the silhouette, I thought I saw Hector, but then I also felt like I saw Eliwood. But this is Ostia based, it seems. So is that legitimately just Durandal?
Next up is attuned hero Hector.
He's attuned.
This time he's appearing in an outfit just like his friend Eliwood. Don't you think the weapon he wields also resembles Eliwood's sword, Durandal?
Exactly what I said. I think there's the name is there. Fellowship Blade. He looks like he also has Wily Fighter. I think that's it. Wily Fighter 4 in the B slot, and another probably twin save. He also has the distant counter steal, which is funny. And then a unique A slot. And that spread is absolutely insane. But yeah, exactly as I said.
The weapon he wields also resembles Eliwood's sword, Durandal? The bonds he shares with Eliwood should help Hector to split his foes in two with one swipe of his blade.
So it's not blatantly Durandal.
I am loyal to one master only, the one who sits on the throne of Burn.
And this is Vida, a wyvern rider of Burn. She's quick to get into fights, but her friends love how well she looks out for them.
She's cool looking. Layla. Oh, okay.
Finally, we have rearmed hero Layla, a spy who serves House Ostia. She always takes on the most dangerous jobs. Aren't
Arcane
those
Sky
bracelets
Knight?
she's wearing just gorgeous? Layla, don't investigate me and uncover my secret personal life, okay?
Ooh, like a foul play thing at the end there. Arcane Sly Knife. That's an interesting C slot skill. It might be like that Shadow Shift. What's that new C skill called? The one that the attuned Regan has. And the duo Ninja Lucina. That C skill. I guess it might be something similar. But it looks like it's swap instead of the reposition. That's my guess. And that looks like a unique B skill. But yeah, very cool if like as a rearmed unit you get the weapon. And I guess you can get the entirety of attack speed finish, but then there's also that C skill. And lethality also, that's pretty solid. I guess if you have prerequisite for the A skill, I don't know what it would be for the C skill, but if it's available, then a pretty good arcane unit for inheritance. But also this art is really pretty. Her face is really cute. So yeah, very cool, very cool.
For my secret personal life, okay? Uther, attuned hero Hector, rearmed hero Layla, and Rune the mythic hero we met earlier, all appear in the Book 9 Rune and More New Heroes summoning event. Oswin will join your barracks if you clear quests. And Vida will become your ally if you clear her Grand Hero battle.
That makes sense. So did it show if it was a... I think Rune, what type was Rune? I forget. It was at the beginning. And Layla was just a normal colorless dagger, and then a sword, and I believe a lance. Let's just back up. You're a lance. You're an axe. Okay. So green. If Rune is blue, I don't remember. But if he is, then that's a full spectrum banner, which is very nice.
Oswin will join your barracks.
Oh, you go
Makes me
ahead.
so
Okay, cool.
happy to hero battle.
Alrighty. Very cool.
It makes me so happy to see Uther and Oswin busy trying to rein in Hector here in Asker. Okay, the last big news for today is... the next version update is coming. Here's what's happening in the December update. You can make additional heroes your allies in Binding Worlds.
Okay.
Starting with the next Binding Worlds event, you will be able to exchange other world bonds for heroes who appeared up until version 6.11.
Oh, that's right.
You can become friends with even more heroes. Soon, you'll start getting more skill points from merging heroes. And the number of skill points you get from merging heroes is going up tenfold. Let's give merging a try with Marnie. Yeah! With 1,200 more skill points, it'll be easier to learn new skills.
Whoa!
Next up...
that's way more.
Hey! Alphonse and friends are fighting! Yay! It looks like they're about to win!
Rune is just fist pumping.
Boulder called in reinforcements!
These chibi sprites look awesome.
Loki! What? Here, this is for you. Oh, fantastic!
Is that a new trap tile
I can use
in Aether's
teleportation power too. A structure named Calling Circle O will appear in Aether raids starting with version 9.0.
But it's not a tile, it's a structure?
Using the teleportation powers of Asgarther, a hero can arrive in the middle of a battle as a reinforcement. Let's give it a shot.
What?
First, make sure Rune is on your team so you can use Calling Circle O. You can set who appears from the magic circle here.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. It's a new type of mythic. It's like I think it's a pentagon? Oh, my screen's resolution is pretty bad. But, the following heroes can be set in the reinforcement slot just like the special slot. Legendary heroes of the applicable season. Light and Astra Mythic of the applicable season. Heroes who have been granted Light or Astra Blessings of the applicable season. So, okay. Sure.
It looks like I can use heroes who have the same blessing as Rune.
This
time, I'm going to ask Felix, who has been granted a light blessing, for his help.
Very strong. And they did say O, so it's offensive.
O in my raiding party structures. Now,
I wonder if you can stand on it because it looks flat.
Wow, my opponent is pretty good. But if I can make it through to the next turn...
What now?
The Fei! Felix is here! The hero who appears from a Calling Circle O gets bonuses to stats based on the number of times Rune has been merged. As a bonus,
seriously?
That hero can take a second action, but only on the turn in which they appear from the teleportation circle.
Wait.
Rune has been merged. As a bonus, that hero can take a second action, but only...
Okay, is this their way to kind of configure Aether raids to be a bit, like, I guess easier, per se? Quote-unquote easier, because all the defensive stuff in Aether raids now is super annoying, and you have to go against literally Brave Felix with the Emblem Celica emblem thing, where he teleports right into your backline and kills everything. But in order to combat that, they give you basically an extra offensive unit. And because it's the only structure version of it is the O version, the offense version, and they haven't introduced a defense one, I definitely hope there will never be a defense one, because, like, I guess if you're the one using it, you can definitely benefit from defensive reinforcements, but that just extremely benefits all the people all the whales and all that stuff, even just people who have a singular Brave Felix and a singular Emblem Celica, that's just very strong, especially because your offense unit gets two uh, attacks or two attempts to do things. So if that's the case, can you just bring in a dancer and then dance twice immediately? And then if you can do that, then Gale Force teams might be a bit more meta, or more meta again, because I haven't seen many in my defense replays. I've seen a few, um, but either way, that's pretty crazy. Like reinforcements is very insane, but it does basically require the newest mythic. So whoever the first mythic is for the Astra for this new type, I don't know if it had a specific like name for this new type of mythic, but the Pentagon mythic, I think it was a Pentagon, so I'll just call it that. Um, so it basically means you're gonna have to get them. I guess it's just the same with like mythics anyway. You get you get them, and then you get merges, and you get bonuses from having those merges. Um, but it said something about your reinforcements getting buffs the more merges Rune has. That's crazy. Because if you have a plus 10 Rune, then your reinforcements are going to be extremely strong. So I very, very much hope that that is only for offense and not defense. Because if on defense they have a plus 10 Rune and their reinforcements are literally just a Brave Felix with a Celica, Emblem Celica seal or whatever it's called, um, and he just completely wipes your team because he gets plus 10 and everything, that's just rude. But anyways, let's keep going because I guess I've commented my point on that.
Only on the turn in which they appear from the teleportation circle. Because Felix has the lone wolf effect, he can act a total of 4 times. What power!
That's very strong.
I did it! I staged a complete comeback thanks to you, Felix.
So defense teams might
Calling
have
circles can
struggle a
only
bit
be used
more.
when specific mythic heroes are in your team, and only during their season.
Oh, it's a
At
hexagon.
first, the only mythic hero who can do this is Rune. So you'll only be...
It's not a hexagon. It is a hexagon. What is my brain doing? Okay, yes, 6 points. My brain is all over the place. So a hexagon mythic, I guess, is what I'll call it. I don't know if there will ever be a actual name for it, but my brain's all over the place because of what I just witnessed of reinforcement Brave Felix. That's cool. I really wonder how it's gonna work.
be able to use Calling Circle O during light season. Other mythic heroes with this ability are scheduled to be added in future updates.
No, there are going to be defensive ones because Dark and Astra or Anima, obviously. Anima? Yes, I forget what it's called. Either way, oh my gosh. Oh, it is gonna be defense too. I guess they have to balance the offense again with defense, but going against Aether defenses with even like a couple emblem enemies is super annoying. Same thing in Arena too, I guess, but you won't have the tiles in Arena. Um, but in Aether they're just gonna have reinforcements. That's just rude. Whatever.
I can't wait! Calling Circle O will be added after the December 5th update, offering you even more strategic options. Faye,
Oh my gosh.
that's all for today. The story is charging its way into Book 9. Rune, Balder, and Hother appear out of nowhere. The infamous Loki has been spotted again. And we're finally going to break our way into Asgarther, the celestial realm. Well, I'll be on my way for today.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I guess I would just normally end it there, but I guess I'll look at it for a bit, like this character real quick. Let's back up. Yeah, no, she's gorgeous. I'm sorry, I love her already. Um, Baldur's cool, but Huther is I love designs like this, so that's a big plus for me. Um, she looks awesome though. Baldur looks awesome. I love the colors. Rune looks crazy. There's this big old weapon, but um, the newest banner just dropped, so I'm just gonna watch that. um, the banner video just dropped, yeah. So we'll cover all these guys real quick. The new stuff for what's it called Binding Worlds, that's cool. The merges SP is nice, that's fine. Um, that's crazy. Uh, Hother gets a gun, that's cool. Um, that's probably a tome. It might be a bow actually. That'd be cool if it was a bow. But and then this reinforcement tile, that's probably the most absolute insane thing I've ever seen. Um, but yeah, we're gonna ignore that for now, and I'm going to hide this, and then I'm going to go to the banner. Um, let's hope nothing crazy happens. Let's find the banner, videos, Nintendo mobile page. Here he is. I see Rune's face. Ooh, interesting. The new intro screen. Hold on, let me set that up. Okay, and there we go. This should be fine. Uh, not as, honestly, not as, like, cinematic. Uh, the darkness is cool, and this, that little portal thing is also cool, but I like the tree. Um, New rearmed heroes, so that's probably Hector. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Layla. Layla is the, rearmed.
マッシュこの姿を見たら期待しないでおきましょう
If Matthew sees me, no, I shouldn't be daydreaming. I need to keep my head clear, my hopes low. I guess that's her English line, but the English voice actor will be implemented later.
ええ
Alright, Arcane Sly Knife. At the start of combat, if units' HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants bonus to units everything equal to 25% of foe's attack at start of combat, -4. Minimum of 5, max 14. Neutralizes foe's bonuses to speed and defense, deals damage equal to 15% of units' attack. Reduce damage from foe's first attack by 7. And grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Very nice. Very good with lethality, because it goes to 3, and then it goes to 2, and then you can, I think, just basically immediately proc that in combat. So very cool. I want to get through this because this video is already half an hour long. Dark Perfume. At start of turn, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit. Inflicts undefended and status preventing counterattacks on closest foes through their next actions. So she's like Embla. That's crazy. And inflicts status preventing counterattacks on foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. Oh my gosh. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts attack speed defense -5 on foe, deals damage equal to 20% of unit's speed. And neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Very good. While attacking an ether raids, if unit ends movement on a space with a bolt or heavy trap, cancels trap effects. If unit ends movement on a space with a hex trap, reduces trap's trigger condition by 10 HP. So she has disarm trap in her kit. That's awesome. So very cool. Lookout Force enables Canto 2. When Canto triggers, enables unit to use Distant Swap on ally. That's what we saw in the FEH Channel. Distant Swap on ally, not treated as an assist skill. If unit initiates combat within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +4 to unit and neutralizes unit's penalties to attack and speed during combat. Distant swap range equals 2 and unit and target ally swap spaces. That's pretty good, and I think that's actually just what Layla normally does, but instead of like getting Kanto, she automatically swaps with, I think, her support partner. Um, so that's a cool way to implement that for like everybody. So I guess you can get the, because that's really good. It helps your dagger units get in, disarm trap something, and get out very easily. That's what normal Layla would always do in my Aether Raid's defenses, or defense replays and all that stuff, every time I would see her. And then Dark Perfume is the trap, what did I just call it? Disarm trap. Um, so a very good unit, and pretty good for skill inheritance too. Um, Even if you don't use the dagger, attack speed finish and lookout force are probably really good. I don't know what the prerequisite for lookout force will be, um, but uh, yeah, very good. Activate specials easier with her arcane weapon, prevents foes counters and can distance swap after Canto.
ほら私に勝てる
Oh, that's cool. Oh, interesting. That looks cool.
I am Uther, Marquess Ostia. You may know Hector, my fool of a brother.
What a voice. Oh my gosh, he's the demote. Wow. What an awesome sounding character. Oh my gosh, what's the Byron Patrick? What a voice. I love that voice. Great design too. Obviously very reminiscent of Hector. Um, Dang, what a voice. Pursual Axe. If unit initiates combat in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +5 to unit. During combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Very mundane, extremely mundane, especially with all the crazy axes nowadays. I think we have 3 arcane axes now, so, I mean, if you have spare of those, give it to him, because he definitely does not need that. Special Fighter 3, Defense Tactic 3. Sure, this moveset's not really all that crazy. But him being a demote is awesome. Very cool looking unit, and his stat spread is probably really good. So if it increases attack and defense, allows a guaranteed follow. Special fighter ups cooldown speed. Yeah, very like Gen 2.
I stand for Ostia!
New attuned hero joins the battle. This is Hector. Steel Warrior. He looks great.
This outfit matches his. Do we need to dress exactly the same?
That's funny. And Wada Sachiko, who's very common to be an Elliewood artist. Let's see. Okay, Fellowship Blade. Auxiliary special trigger, cooldown count -1. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants defense res +6 bulwark and null panic to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Wow. Bulwark is crazy, and that's a visible bonus. Interesting. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts penalty on foes attack and defense equal to 20% of unit's defense at the start of combat, +6. Unit deals +X damage. X equals highest total bonuses among unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 50% of X. And inflict special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. Yeah, that second or third paragraph, I guess, is pretty good. But that second paragraph, granting bulwark, is very interesting. Armored Beacon, Oath of Ostia grants HP +5. Sure. After unit acts, if Canto triggers after Canto, or if defending an Aether Raids, at the start of enemy phase applies Divine Vein Stone to unit space and spaces within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, inflicts attack defense -10 on foe, grants special cooldown count -2 to unit before foe's first attack, and reduces the percentage of foe's non-special reduced damage by X%. Skills by 50% during combat, excluding area effect specials. Okay. Honestly, pretty normal. I guess it's similar to the the fortifications, I guess, but instead of like defenses, he gets HP plus 5. Sure, that's fine, I guess. But the Divine Vein Stone is very helpful. And then foe initiating combat inflicts attack defense minus 10, and special cooldown count minus 2. Very good, yeah. That part's very good. And then Armored Beacon will definitely help with the triggering because he probably does have a twin save skill. Wily Fighter 4, if foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is greater than equal to 25% at the start of combat, inflicts attack minus 5 on foe, deals plus X damage, X equals 20% of unit's defense, reduce damage from foe's attacks by X, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and neutralize foe's bonuses. Yeah, just a buffed version of Wily Fighter. Attack defense twin far save, yes. And, oh, it was a distant counter echo. That makes more sense. I thought he had the seal, but it's an echo, which explains why he's a far saver. I was like, why is he a? He's definitely a far saver because he had the distant counter seal, is what I assumed. Um, but why would he have that? Normally, that's in like their kit. But if it's an echo, that makes that's very good because it frees up the seal slot if you normally run the distant counter seal. Wow, not bad. That's pretty cool. But as inheritance, he's actually, as inheritance, he's not that good if you want distant counter echo on a non-armored unit, because you will only get that. A fighter skill, a save skill, and an armored beacon. Those are all armor based. So if you want to put a distant counter echo slot skill on anyone not armored, you will have to sacrifice a whole actor for just that. But if you truly want that, go for it. Becomes a wall along with his allies, protects allies with saber, and a tune skill counters distant foes.
For Elliewood! Bring it on!
That bulwark effect is nice though, because I think bulwark. Oh, I don't think it stops teleport. Like from Emblem Celica, but still. Here's Rune. What does he sound like?
I fled from the celestial realm of Asgarther. I am Rune.
It's Ash Ketchum. It's Ash Ketchum. It's Veronica Taylor. So it's OG Ash Ketchum. Oh my gosh. I love him. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Oh, that's fun.
What now?
We get Ash Ketchum for free, y'all. Oh, I'm happy. That's so cool. Aether, I guess, of creation. Um, Accelerates special trigger, cooling count -1, of course. It's our player phase or enemy phase of units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants empathy, and unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. So let's see empathy first. Grants bonus to everything equal to number of types of bonuses effects, excluding stat bonuses, and penalty effects, excluding stat penalties, active on player team and enemy team during combat. Okay, so that's the blanket term for that effect. The bonus to stats based off of bonuses and penalties is empathy. Got it. If unit initiates combat within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to units, everything equal to number of allies within 3 rows of 3 columns centered on unit times 3 plus 5, max of 14. Neutralizes unit's penalties, deals plus X damage. X equals number of bonus effects active on unit and foe, excluding stat bonuses, times 5, max of 25, excluding area effect specials. And neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge minus X on unit during combat. So yeah, pretty good. Nice, nice. The Slime Mirror, that new A skill that Ninja Tharsha has, and Flare, very nice. And Font of Wisdom. Start of player phase or enemy phase inflicts attack speed res -7 on foes that are within 2 spaces of another foe through their next actions. Cool. That's very good support. Inflicts attack speed, res -5 on foe. Inflicts penalty on foes' attack speed and res equal to highest penalty on each stat between target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Deals damage equal to 20% of units res. Reduces the percentage of foes' non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50%. And reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7 during combat. Okay. So he doesn't do anything to defense, which makes sense. He doesn't need to really do anything, but inflicting attack speed res -7 on foes is good, but I feel like if it also had defense, that would be helpful for the whole team. That really only helps mages and units with adaptive damage. But either way, still very strong. Deals damage equal to 20% of units res is very good. Reduce the percentage. Yeah, that's good. And then 7 static damage removal is very, very nice. Pulse Up Ploy. At start of turn, grant special cooldown count -1. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on a unit have res less than unit's res +5, inflicts Ploy and Exposure on those foes through their next actions. Yeah, wow, that's very helpful. So obviously, like the ploy we already know is the like attack res ploy or speed defense ploy or whatever, the stat and stat ploy, but this is a pulse up ploy, and so it inflicts it and also does the cooldown. So that's pretty good, merging those types of skills. That'll be very helpful. Yeah, really good, really solid. Free unit. And then obviously summonable. What type is he? He is colorless. So this is not a full spectrum banner. I'm pretty sure Layla was also colorless. Empowers himself and nearby allies, lowers foe stats, and deals damage based on bonuses on allies and foes. Those are a lot of stats he gets. That's pretty cool.
One less threat.
I have no choice.
Heavenly Realm. She is a bow. I called it. I was like, it's either going to be a tome or a bow, but because it's a gun, that seems more physical. So she's a blue bow. Very cool. Uther is a emote also. Yes, it is not a full spectrum banner. That kind of stinks. Um, I do want to summon on it. I don't think I need to. Um, Getting that dagger would be nice, I guess. And Ephraim's really helpful, but I don't necessarily need the disencounter echo skill. Uther's going to be a demote. We get Rune for free. So really the only one I would want is Layla. Personally at least. Uh, I mean, Hector's good. That bulwark effect is really cool. But I probably won't summon on this banner. Rune being free is basically all I need. Um, so that's obviously just for extras. And then, as the FEH Channel said, we get that free other guy that I don't remember his name right now. But a very good banner. If y'all are summoning, I wish you the best of luck. This is a very cool new book. Um, let's see, this is probably the spark thing. Is it going to be 3 sparks? It is 3 sparks. For all the important ones, and obviously you leave the demote for last. But yeah, I think that's just going to be it for the video, guys. This is a very, very long one. Um, and I know the viewer retention is not going to be good, but if y'all stuck it out through this whole thing, I extremely appreciate you. Um, I would love if you'd subscribe, because I do videos like this when banners drop. I do the update reviews, and then sometimes I summon. Um, so if y'all like this kind of stuff and just chill banter from me spouting off talking with ums and uhs in between everything, then I would very much appreciate a like and a subscribe. That'd be very cool. But before all that, let me know what y'all thought. Um, because this whole video is a very crazy one, from the new book looking pretty cool, um, to that new offensive tile in Aether Raids. That's crazy. This banner's pretty solid. So weirdly enough, it's not the craziest Fade channel. The absolute craziest thing is definitely that offense tile thing for Aether Raids. New book is obviously that happens, and we will get another Fade channel this month probably. December always usually has a couple, so there's that to look forward to. But yeah, this banner's I think is coming out tomorrow. Um, I know the book starts tomorrow or something like that. So very, very cool. I'm excited, honestly. Um, Faye has been all over the place in the past like couple years, but I still love this game. And if y'all love it too, then um, cool. It's very fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Let me know what y'all thought um, about let's see, the Faye channel. That's cool. That's cool looking. What you thought about the Faye channel? What you thought about the banner? If you're summoning, I wish you the very best of luck. If you're not summoning, save up those orbs. I wish you luck on the very next time you do summon. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, goodbye.